on. Where have we just got to, Poppy?
Sheffield.
We'll come for your operation, haven't we?
If they even do it.
Yeah, if they even do it, because last week Poppy wasn't very well. I did ring them up and ask them what we should do. And they said to bring her anyway, because they needed to still check her over. So we've just got here. We're doing quite good for time. We've got 15 minutes till we've got to be in there, but we're going to have to find our way to where we need to be, which is going to be what I struggle with. It's somewhere different this time, sweetheart.
Oh.
Right, Daddy needs that.
What's that?
She ticket.
I told them we're tired.
And we are going to go and we'll see you soon. Poppy's tired and she's hungry, but she's nil by mouth, aren't you?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Doing good, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Pops. This is the way out, look. Come on, Bagman. Bagman Lee. I love that face. This is a colourful lift, isn't it? Done well, haven't you?
Yeah. Go tonsils, take it now.
And what else?
We have the noise.
Smashed it, haven't you? Just having something to eat now, haven't you? You haven't had anything to eat since 7 o'clock this morning.
No.
Got a nice sandwich.
You know, spaghetti.
High five. You've had your breakfast, haven't you? You brave girlie. I'm hoping we're going to be home soon. You had a good night's sleep. They'll take it off soon.
Hi, Georgie. Yeah? Big dick in here. Getting to bring me food. Eating it in bed. Georgie, look, I've got a bandage on. No? On my hand. See that blue and white thing in the middle? See the blue and white thing in the middle? Yeah. What is that again?
It's a cannula.
Cannula.
So I was kind of in two minds whether or not to make this video about when Pops was in hospital. But a few people said on Instagram that they'd like to know about it and stuff, which is, I kind of mainly posted about her operation and stuff on Instagram and on Facebook. So I thought I'll incorporate it into the clips that I've already done when you was in hospital. Yeah, and we can tell everybody about what you had done and how you felt afterwards. Yeah? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Can we manage that?
Yeah.
And it's also been ages since I've sat down in my bedroom and filmed a video like this, so it's a bit like, I feel a bit nervous. So yeah, obviously I'll start from the beginning.
Just like you were doing already, and you're nervous to see other kids when you start.
Yeah, I do get a bit nervous sometimes. I'll start at the beginning. So Poppy had a bit of a snoring problem, and kind of towards the end of the night, just before she got up in the morning, when she was in a big deep sleep, she would have a couple of accidents, wouldn't you? Yeah. Also, she was in a really bad mood when you'd wake up. Can you remember?
Yeah.
She would wake up and as soon as she'd open her eyes, she'd be upset and she would be cross with the boys. And we also had a few problems like with clothes and stuff, and you was a bit like, no, I'm not happy with this, and this is annoying me and that's annoying me. So obviously I thought she was tired, and then it kind of moved on to her not eating certain foods, and she was chewing it up and trying to swallow it, and it wouldn't go down her throat. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, but can still choke, can?
You can still choke, yeah. I took her to the doctors, and the doctor said that obviously he couldn't see her adenoids, but he said her tonsils were huge, and for me to look at in the back of her throat, they were quite big. I think they said at the hospital they was a grade 4. I think that's what they said. and that's out of 5, so they were quite big. I had to really push for her operation. I mean, the doctor referred us. She didn't have a sleep study done because he saw a video of her sleeping and snoring, and he referred her straight to have her adenoids and her tonsils out, which was fine. However, the anaesthetist and the consultant would have preferred for her to have like a sleep study done, but because of that she stayed in overnight so they could monitor her oxygen levels. But yeah, she was not eating great, to the point where I was getting really worried, and really worried. I really had to push for her appointment to have her adenoids and her tonsils removed. I had to really push for it. So we got the appointment through, didn't we? New Year's Eve of all times. But to be quite honest, it was brilliant. It all went really well. But I urge you all, if your child is snoring, if they are tired and grumpy, you do not know what an impact this has on your child until afterwards, really. Like, I knew Poppy was suffering, but I knew she was suffering. I did not realise the extent of it until now. She's had her adenoids and her tonsils out, and she is like, you're like chilled out, aren't you? And her voice has even changed a bit as well. She's like, she's not like a different child, she's just a happier girl, I think.
Yeah.
Aren't you? I think you're happier. Do you feel happier?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're not tired as much?
A little bit.
A little bit? But you've not got big blue bags under your little eyes anymore, have you?
I wish I still had them because I like blue.
She wishes she still had them because she likes blue, it's her favourite colour. But if you are suffering, if your child is having the same symptoms and suffering, then I would say definitely take them to the doctors.
So to get the tonsils and adenoids taken out like me and I had an operation.
Yeah, it's definitely worth getting checked out and everything. Excuse the noise, the car's just pulled up outside with rave music on. Simba, stop. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting checked out, I think.
Don't be worried like I did.
Why? Was you really worried?
No, not only a little bit. It didn't hurt when I woke up. I was supposed to be in very...
You was meant to be in lots of pain, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we expected her to wake up in lots of pain. I remember when I had my adenoids and tonsils, well, not my adenoids, my tonsils removed when I was 18. And I was in agony for such a long time. So I expected Poppy to be in like lots of pain as well. And in fact, I was shocked that they went ahead with the operation because she'd not been very well a few days prior to it. But they checked. Have you trumped?
No.
But they checked. Simba, you smelly dog. They checked her over, and it was.
Simba.
Oh, he stinks.
No.
Sorry. Yeah, they checked. They checked her over, and it was all good to go. So I thought that they would like fully remove her adenoids and her tonsils. They said that they would only remove her adenoids if they were really large. Can you remember? So when we went to see her after the operation, the doctor said they removed both her adenoids and her tonsils. She didn't, like when I said that they weren't fully removed, it's a new procedure that they do now, which is, it causes a lot less complications afterwards.
Where are my adenoids?
Behind the back of your little nose, but you've not got any now.
That's why it's so squishy behind it.
Yeah, the procedure is called collation intracapsular adenoid tonsillectomy. From what I can gather, from what I've read online, it's kind of like they file it down and then cauterize it at the same time. And yeah, like I said, it leads to a lot less complications.
Where are my tonsils? Right
they were at the back of your throat, but there's none there now.
Right there?
Yeah, the consultant did say afterwards that it went really well, but one of the main things that can happen after this operation is that over years they start to grow back again. Fingers crossed Poppy's don't. But yeah, he said the operation went really well. She woke up, and you know, I'm usually one of these mums that's like crying and oh, but she woke up and you were so funny. So that was all good. Everything was taken out. She was absolutely amazing in hospital. She didn't moan about anything hurting. I wouldn't have even minded if you did moan, really. But she was topped up constantly with Calpol and ibuprofen. And when she came out of hospital, I continued to give her that at the set doses. A couple of mornings she'd wake up and say that she had a bit of a sore throat, but nothing major. So I'd give her what she needs. I wrote a big list down of when she had it, times and everything. The nurses and the doctors did tell me that, can you remember, days 3 to 5 would be the worst for pain. So they gave us some morphine sulfate, I think it's called, to give her if she was in loads and loads of pain. But it didn't happen, did it? We've not had to use it, and she wasn't even in that much pain at all.
Didn't even have to use it today.
We've never used it. I need to take it back to the pharmacy, don't I, so we can hand it in. Which is really good. She's amazed me. You're a little trooper, aren't you? So yeah, we've been really happy. Like, she doesn't snore anymore now. In fact, when I wake up in the night now, I'm checking on her when I go to the toilet because she's not snoring. So I can't win. I check on her when she's snoring, and then I check on her when she's not snoring. I just think it's amazing, really. What good having your adenoids and tonsils sorted out has done. And also she's been in so much of a better mood, and she's not been tired, have you?
No.
And it's just been really good. So we just wanted to come on and tell you guys all about this because we're really happy about it, aren't we? Yeah? Don't tickle me as I tickle you! We hope that you're all alright. Yeah, we just wanted to chat about it. Or I did, and Madam here just wanted to be in the video because she wants to do the ending. But don't forget what I said earlier on. If your child is having the similar problems, and it is worth getting them checked out with your GP to see what's next, really. Stop tickling me! Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I'm sorry it took me a while to do this video. Bye!
Bye. Peace out.